Hi friends, welcome to our class. Now in this session, probability, intermediate second year maths 2A. In this probability 4 marks questions we are going to discuss. Already 7 marks questions completed in the previous part 1, 2, 3. So for that I will give the link in the description also. Now before going to 4 marks question, a small information. Do you know what is event? That already we have done. And then after, what is complementary event? So just write down this complementary event. Complementary event means very simply it is not an event. So that is called complementary event. For example, A is a event, then complementary event is denoted by A power C, or we can denote A bar. Okay, and the probability of event plus probability of complement event is 1. So this is most important statement. In 10th class also we have studied like probability of E plus probability of E bar equal to 1. Okay, so just write down complementary event. Take a heading. Suppose if capital A is an event, then write down, then not event of A is called as complementary event. And it is denoted by A bar or A power C, small c, and is defined as, okay, this is nothing but complementary event. And a note, this is very important note, probability of A plus probability of A complement is equal 1. Of course, from using this we can write probability of A bar is equal, what we can write, 1 minus P of A. Okay, we can write bar or power C also, no problem. Next, one more statement. Only few statements are required to do the 4 marks questions. So those I am giving here. Next, independent events. Independent events means it doesn't depend on any event on any other. So suppose A comma B are independent events. Independent events, then A bar and B bar are A power C, B power C, means A complement, B complement, are also independent events. We have a 1 4 marks question about this proof. We will do proof also. So first of all, and here if A, B are independent, A comma B are independent events. And what is the condition? So this condition is very important. P of A intersection B is equal P of A into P of B. So this is the very most important condition. We must remember this one also. If A, B are independent events, then P of A intersection B is equal P of A into P of B. Okay. Similarly, here A, B are independent events, then automatically A complement, B complement also independent. Then what we can write? P of A complement intersection B complement is called also P of A complement into P of B complement. Okay. So these are the most important statements. Let me enter into the 4 marks question. Okay. So 4 marks questions. First one, this is also very important. 2 4 marks questions we can expect for exam. 2 4 is 8 marks. So simply we can score 4 marks. What is the first question? Let capital A comma capital B are independent events with P of A is equal 0.2, P of B equal 0.5. Then find first one P of A by B, second one P of B by A, third one P of A intersection B, fourth one P of A union B. Okay, how to do this one? See here clearly mentioned A comma B are independent events. Means immediately we can apply P of A intersection B equal P of A into P of B in the problem solving. Okay, that keep in our mind. So first write the given terms. Given that probability of A is given 0.2 and probability of B also given as 0.5. So now take the first question, P of A by B. See here one more statement, in 7 marks questions we applied conditional probability. Okay, do you remember that? Yes, very good. Conditional probability means P of A by B is equal to P of A intersection B by what is in the denominator B. So P of B, probability of B. So this is the conditional probability. And using this, and again we can split this one as P of A into P of B. Why? Yes, because of in the question AB are independent events. So if AB are independent event, we can write P of A intersection B as P of A into P of B and by P of B as it is. Of course we can get cancelled. What is P of A? P of A already we have 0.2. So the answer of given question is 0.2. Is it clear? So here by using conditional probability, P of A by B formula this is, and here AB are independent events, so P of A intersection B equal P of A into P of B. We used these terms. Next similarly, can we solve second one? Very simple. What is second one? I think you can solve P of B by A. So which is equal, yes, P of A intersection B by what is the denominator A, so P of A, and again then after can we simplify here? Okay, is equal P of A into P of B by P of A. So here P of A, probability of A gets cancelled, so probability of B is remaining, that is given as 0.5. so this is the second question answer. Next third one. So third one very simple, I think, probability of A intersection B. What is P of A intersection B is equal P of A into P of B. Okay, very good. So now what is P of A? 0.2. So into P of B 0.5. So now multiply 2 5 ja 10, and here after point there is 1 digit, here after point there is 1 digit, totally 2 digits are there. So now before 2 digits we should keep the point 1 2. So 2 digits before keep the point. So then answer is 0.10, or we can say 0.1. So this is probability of A intersection B. And last one, what is the last one? Probability of A union B. Okay. So P of A union B. Do you remember additional probability theorem? It says that P of A union B equal P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Just write the formula and substitute in that, we get the answer to it. P of A 0.2 plus P of B 0.5 minus P of A intersection B is 0.10, nothing but P of 0.1. So now 0.2 plus 0.5 0.7, 0.7 minus 0.1 is 0.6. So this is the answer. Okay, is it clear? Okay, second question. A calculus problem is given to two students A and B, whose chance of solving it is 1/3 and 1/4. Then find the probability of problem is being solved if both of them tried independently. Okay, so one problem is given to two students, from student A and student B. The problem solving of A chances is 1/3. That means indirectly given that the probability of A is given as 1/3, given that probability of A. Next probability of B given as 1/4. This is a given information. Okay, now he is asking what is the probability of problem is being solved if both of them tried independently. Means here A and B should be solve the problem and those should be independently. Okay, so the problem, therefore probability of problem solving them is actually, that is called P of A union B. Okay, two members must involve, so probability of A union B we have to take. What is probability of A union B formula? P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Then after, P of A means as it is, P of B means also as it is, and here P of A intersection B means what we can write? Yes, very good. P of A into P of B. Why? Because of those two persons should be independently solved. So now substitute the values 1 by 3, 1 by 4, so and simplify, we get the answer. Okay, do it. Okay, I'm continuing here. So which is equal continuation? First P of A. P of A is given 1 by 3. So 1 by 3. Next plus P of B 1 by 4. Next minus. Next P of A means 1 by 3. P of B 1 by 4. So it is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 3 4 jar 12. And simplifying, LCM of 3 4 12 is 12. In 3 table it 4 times. 4 into 1 4, then plus in 4 table it goes 3 times, 3 into 1 3, next minus in 12 table 1 time into 1 1. So 4 plus 3 7 minus 1 6 by 12. So that means 6 1 ja 6 2 ja. So 1 by 2 is the answer of the given question. Okay. Okay, third one. If capital A comma B comma C are 3 horses in a race, the probability of A to win the race is twice the probability of B. Next, the probability of B is twice that of C. What are the probabilities of A, B, C to win the race? Okay, what is the given information here? 3 horses are participating in a race. Only 3 horses are there. Okay, next, the probability of A is to win the race is twice the probability of B. Okay, given that probability of A is twice probability of B. So using this statement, probability of A means probability of A. Okay, is means is equal, twice means what? 2 times, so 2 into probability of B. That's it, taking equation 1. Next, similarly, one more condition, that is also probability of B is twice that of C. So one more statement given, probability of B is twice probability of C. So that means what? Probability of B is equal to 2 into probability of C. See here, suppose probability of A, probability of B, okay, keep it, no problem. Then after, how can we solve this problem? One more condition is given. Here only 3 horses are participating in a race. So we get to probability of A, probability of B, probability of C in finally. But before that, actually there are 3 probabilities only, probability of A, probability of C. We know that the condition is that the sum of all probabilities is what? 1. So using that statement, what is that? Sum of all probabilities of an event is 1. So here event is race. The probability is probability of A and probability of B and probability of C. Sum of these 3 is equal to 1. What is P of A using equation 1? 2 into P of B and plus P of B as it is, next P of C as it is. And here 2 into P of B plus 1 into P of B becomes 3 into P of B plus P of C is equal to 1 as it is. Now 3 into, again from equation 2, probability of B is nothing but 2 into P of C. So plus P of C as it is equal to 1. So 3 2 just 6. 6 into probability of C plus probability of C is equal to 1. Now 6 plus 1, 7. So 7 into probability of C, P of C is equal to 1. Then P of C is equal to 1 by 7. So one of the question answer got it. Okay, we should find 3 probabilities. One of them probability of C is got it. Okay. Then how can you find probability of B? Yes, substitute this P of C is equal to 1 by 7 in equation 2, we get probability of B. Okay. So now I am going to substitute this probability of C, P of C 1 by 7 in equation 2. So then probability of B is equal, actually 2 into P of C, 2 into P of C. So P of C is 1 by 7, 2 as it is. So 2 into 1 by 7, that is 2 by 7. Okay. Therefore we got it probability of B 2 by 7. So please put in box in the answer. Okay. Next one, last one, we want to get P of A. To find this one, probability of B value 2 by 7, substitute here, we get 2 to the sum 4 by 7. Okay. Do it. So now substitute this probability of B 2 by 7 in equation 1. So then equation 1 becomes P of A equal 2 into probability of B is 2 by 7. So 2 to the 4 by 7. So these are the probabilities of. Okay. So very simple solutions these are. Okay. 1 by 1, 1 by 1, if you solve, we can complete the 4 marks questions. 2 4 marks questions are there. We just do only 12 questions oddly. So 12 questions are enough. From that only we can get almost all 99%. So enough these important questions for getting 75 marks also. Okay. So for that, if you are newly watching, please subscribe our channel, and also please share with your friends and also click bell button. Okay, let us take next question, fourth one. Fourth one, if A, B, C are independent events of an experiment such that P of A intersection B complement intersection C complement is equal to 1 by 4. P of A complement intersection B intersection C complement is equal to 1 by 8, and P of A complement intersection B complement intersection C complement is equal to 1 by 4. Then find the values of probabilities of A, B, C. Okay, here also A, B, C are independents. Nothing but A complement, B complement, C complement also independent events. Okay, I am writing 1 by 1. So very simple calculation is given 1 by 4. That implies A, B, C are independent. Okay. First I am writing the statement. So given that A, B, C are independent events, that implies A complement, B complement, C complement also independent events. Okay. First 1 by 1, given that first condition is given as P of A intersection B complement intersection C complement is equal 1 by 4. So from this equation, say intersection means we can write as into, because of P of A intersection B is P of A into P of B, if 2 are there. If 3 are there, what? And also same way. So now tell me, P of A into P of B complement into P of C complement is equal to 1 by 4, equation 1. In everywhere, if independent events are mentioned in intersection place, we can write by splitting with multiplication, we can do. Next, second one, P of A complement intersection B intersection C complement is given as 1 by 8. From that, P of A complement into P of B into P of C complement is equal to 1 by 8, equation 2. And last one, remaining third one, P of A complement intersection B complement intersection C complement is equal to 1 by 4. So that is called P of A complement into P of B complement into P of C complement is equal to 1 by 4. This is equation 3. So by solving 1, 2, 3, we can get probability of A, P of A, P of B, P of C. So how can we solve? We just simplify this, we just solve these 3 equations. See, in equation 1, 2 terms having complement, and both B complement, C complement we can see in third equation also. So if you do 1 by 3, we get cancel these 2 terms and we get P of A by P of A complement. Then I think we can get. Okay. So let us do equation 1 by equation 3. So what do we get? P of A into P of B complement into P of C complement by third one P of A complement into P of B complement into P of C complement is equal, what is first one, 1 by 4 by 1 by 4. So cancel 1 by 4 also cancel. What is the remaining? Just P of A by P of A complement is equal to 1 only. Am I right? Can I write here? No problem. So P of A by P of A complement is equal to 1. So in the next step, P of A complement send right side. P of A complement into 1, P of A complement. So we get P of probability of A is equal to P of A complement. So P of A complement means what? 1 minus P of A. Okay. So bring this minus P of A left side. What do we get? P of A plus P of A is equal to 1. Means 2 into probability of A is equal to 1. That means probability of A is 1 by 2. Got it? One answer. Similarly, solve another two equations. Means 1 and 3 are completed. You see, in second, A complement, C complement. And in third also, A complement, C complement we can see. So if you do second by third, what we get? We try it, do it. So again, equation 2 by 3. What is equation 2? Yeah, P of A complement into P of B into P of C complement by third one, P of A complement into P of B complement into P of C complement is equal, in second 1 by 8, in the 1 by 4. So what are cancelled? These are cancelled, these are cancelled. So remaining P of probability of B by probability of B complement is equal, see, 4 1 ja, 4 2 ja. So 1 by 2 is remaining. Okay. Doing cross multiplication, 2 into probability of B. So 2 into P of B is equal 1 into P of B complement. Now 2 into probability of B equal, P of B complement means what? 1 into probability of B. Okay. So now minus P of B bring left side. So what we get? We get 2 into probability of B plus P of B is equal to 1. So here P of B is 2 terms, here only 1. We get totally 3 probability of B's. So 3 into probability of B is equal to 1. So that means probability of B is becomes 1 by 3. So second one, probability of B also we got it. Next last one, probability of C we need. So how can we get probability of C? See, if you substitute equation 1 and equation 2 in, sorry, not equation 1, P of A value, P of B value in equation 1 or in equation 2 or in equation 3, we get remaining probability of C. Okay. Shall we substitute in equation 1 both values? Okay, I am going to substitute. So I am taking equation 1. What is equation 1? P of A into P of B complement into P of C complement is equal to 1 by 4. Okay. What is P of A? 1 by 2. Probability of B we have 1 by 3. What is probability of B complement? 1 minus P of B. So P of B is 1 by 3. So we can write 1 minus 1 by 3 into P of C complement equal 1 by 4. Okay. Can I rough here? Okay, here I am doing that one. So next 5th, 6th also, each and every one is important, but what are the very most important means also I will tell you. 2 questions are there from this chapter. Okay, I am continuing here. 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1 by 3 into probability of C complement means, I think better to write, okay, from here I am doing, take equation 1, so that is probability of A into probability of B complement into probability of C complement is called 1 by 4. I am splitting this P of A, probability of B complement can be written as 1 minus P of B, and the probability of C complement also can be written as 1 minus P of C, and is equal 1 by 4. Read out, P of A 1 by 2 substitute, 1 minus P of B 1 by 3 substitute, and 1 minus P of C we don't know, So write as it is equal to 1 by 4. See 1 by 2 into 3 1 ja 3 minus 1 becomes 2 by 3 into 1 minus probability of C is equal to 1 by 4. So then you just simplify this, we get the answer. That's it. 2 to cancel, 1 by 3 is there, send right side goes to numerator. So 1 minus P of C is equal 3 goes to numerator, 3 1 ja 3 by 4. Okay, so minus P of C, send right side becomes plus P of C. 1 as it is equal 3 by 4, bring left side becomes minus 3 by 4. Now 4 is the LCM, 4 1 ja 4 minus 3 becomes 1 by 4. So what is P of C? 1 by 4. So therefore, any doubt? This is 1 by 4. This is the answer. So you got it, 3 answers? Yes. Just nothing, just simplifications only. Okay, there is nothing theoretical solution. Everything is clear. Okay, next fifth one. What is question? The probability that Australia wins the match against India in a cricket game is given to be 1 by 3. Okay. If India Australia play 3 matches, what is probability of first one? Australia will lose all 3 matches. Australia will win at least 1 match. This is the question. Okay, what is the information? First of all, Australia wins the match in India against India is 1 by 3. So here particularly he mentioned about the probability of Australia to win the match, and he is asking what is probability of to lose the matches and to win at least 1 match. So that's why I am taking letter capital A, some event of Australia win the match. So then what is the probability of Australia win the match? That is taken as A. So probability of A is given as 1 by 3. Okay. Next, immediately, what is the probability to lose the match of the Australia? If A is win the match, then A complement can be taken as is Australia, you can say, to lose the match. So that becomes what? P of A complement. So that is equal to 1 minus P of A actually, because of we know that probability of A plus probability of A complement equal to 1. From that, probability of A complement nothing but 1 minus P of A. So is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3. So that is equal to what? 3 1 ja 3 minus 1, 2 by 3. Okay. For winning there is 1 by 3 probability. For losing the game 2 by 3. Means there are less chances to win the match of Australia here. Next, first question I am taking. Australia will lose all 3 matches. What is the probability to lose all 3 matches? Okay, first one, Australia to lose all 3 matches. So how can we take this is equal probability of. So to lose all 3 matches means first match you should lose the match, second also, third also. So here to winning is probability of A, to losing probability of A complement. So 3 times we have to take here. So very simple, probability of A complement into probability of A complement into probability of A complement, that's it. Because of first match to lose the second match, third match, then what is probability? So we are getting P of A complement actually 2 by 3. So we get 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 into 2 by 3. So nothing but 8 by 3, 3, 3 is 27. This is the first question answer. Got it? Next one. Australia will win at least 1 match. At least 1 match means actually Australia maybe win 1 match or 2 matches or 3 matches. We have to find these 3 terms. So or it not lose all 3 matches is nothing but 0. At least 1 is 1, at least 2 is 2, at least 3 is 3. We have to find these 3 actually. Probability of 1 match plus probability of at least 2 matches plus probability of at least 3 matches. Actually we have to find this one. So instead of those 3 probabilities, I just simply find 1 minus probability of will lose the all matches. Why? Okay, you can see here totally complete lose here 1 event, getting 1, getting 2, getting 3 events. Sum of these 0 and total 1, 2, 3 becomes what? 1 because of sum of all probabilities. If you complete the random variables, this is very easy to understand. There we have done P of x is equal 0, P of x is equal 1, P of x is equal 2. So instead of P of x is equal 1 plus P of x is equal 2 plus P of x is equal 3, we just write simply 1 minus P of x is equal 0. If you apply that, simply what we can write here, Australia will win. So therefore probability of Australia win at least 1 match is nothing but 1 minus probability of Australia to lose all 3 matches. Okay. So what I am saying, to understand this concept, if you complete random variables, this one easily you can understand. Otherwise also no problem. Here to lose the match, to win at least 1 match means 1 match, 2 match, 3 match. If you take in order, you will get this statement. So what is the probability of Australia to lose at least all 3 matches? We got in case 1, that is 8 by 27. And simplify this, 27 is the denominator, 27 1 27 minus 8 what? 19. Okay, 19. So this is the probability of winning at least 1 match. This is the question. Okay. Okay, next 6th one, if capital A speaks truth in 75% cases, capital B in 80% of cases, what is the probability that statement about an incident do not match? Means for example 2 persons are there, some capital A and capital B. If A speaks 75% cases, means out of 100%, he may speak truth only 75. In some another cases, he may speak false. So we can say that does not speak truth, we can expect 25%. Okay, first write down this statement. So given that A speaks truth in 75%, that means we can write the probability of A is 75 by 100. Very simple. So immediately we can get A does not speak truth, or we can write A speaks false. So using this, A speaks false is equal P of A complement. If A speaks truth, we can take it as P of A, then false can be taken as A complement, quite opposite. So that is 1 of minus P of A. So that is called 1 minus 75 by 100, that is nothing but 25 by 100. However we do, same answer we get. Okay. Similarly, B, about B. So given that sorry, B speaks truth in how many percent? 80%. That implies probability of B can be taken as 80 by 100. So what is B complement? It is speak false. So B speaks false is probability of B complement. So that is 1 minus probability of B. So that is called 1 minus 80 by 100, means 100 into 1, 100 minus 80. So 20 by 100. Okay. These are the given information. Now what is the question? What is the probability that statement about an incident do not match? Incident do not match, their statement. Means what? Suppose A speaks truth, B must be speak false. Or if A speaks false, B must be truth. Because of their statement does not match. So that's why, therefore, probability of statement do not match is equal probability of A speaks true, at that time B speaks false, or otherwise probability of A speaks false, probability of B speaks true. So in this way we can express the statement in probability. So which is called probability of A true means P of A, probability of B false means B complement, plus probability of A false means A complement into probability of B true means B. So do this one. What is probability of A? 75 by 100. Probability of B complement 20 by 100. You do this, you will get the answer. A complement 25 by 100. Probability of B 80 by 100. So which is called LCM is 100 into 100. So I am keeping as it is 100 into 100. Numerator 75 into 20 how much? 0. 2 5 are 10. 1500. 25 into 80 how much? 0. 8 5 are 40. 8 2 are 16. 4 2000. So which is called 1500 plus 2000 how much? 3500. So 3500 by 1000. So 2 zeros cancel. We get 35 by 100 means 35% their statement does not match. These are some probability problems. Next 7th onwards also, in the next part very important questions are there. 2-3 calculus problems, 2-3 problematic problems. Okay. So remaining and more 6 problems we can learn in the next part. So thank you watching our classes regularly. For remaining all classes also, please subscribe if you did not subscribe, and immediately click bell button, share with your friends. Thank you watching our classes regularly.